Hi, my name is Vinjalu Muyava, and I am the pastor here at Lighthouse Fellowship in the beautiful city of Wetaskiwin. And I have been the senior pastor here for 6 years, but I've actually been at this church for 7 years. I began as an associate pastor. We had very low attendance and people were getting ready to actually leave the church eventually. So we had about 15 people would be in attendance. And so we began to make some changes. God gave us a new vision for the church, and so we changed the name from Community Pentecostal to Lighthouse Fellowship. One of the main areas that we began to focus on was the children's ministry. And so we hired a children's pastor by faith because we didn't have the financial resources. After the summer, we were able to actually pay them full time. And we invested in that ministry. And that then in return started drawing a lot of families to our church. One of the things we started identifying were the needs of our community. We have a lot of low-income families, we have a high native population, and we also have a lot of addictions issues and things like that. We also have a young population, so there are many kids in the city here. And so we started focusing our vision on the needs that were there in the city of Wetaskiwin. God graciously gave us the opportunity to come into the Wetaskiwin Mall. So we moved from 2,500 square feet to 22,000 square feet. And as we moved, it began to allow for the vision to expand. Most people drove to Edmonton for kids to go and play somewhere. We had the vision of starting up potentially a coffee shop which had a play area and play structures so that the families in our community can have a place to bring their kids and at the same time have a great fair trade coffee. And so we set up what we call the Justice Cafe. In the city, we have a high native population. We started having our Sunday lunches every Sunday because the need was there for the homeless people to have a meal to eat. And Sunday was the one day the soup kitchen wasn't open. We have moved from being a church with an attendance of an average of 15 people, including children, and now we are in the range of 130, sometimes 150 people. So we are growing. We are drawing a lot of unchurched people, but what's most exciting is that we're also watching people getting saved here on a regular basis, and at the same time, we're seeing people literally being transformed by God in front of our eyes. We see ourselves as a church that's going to transform the fabric of the city of Wetaskiwin and have an impact on the atmosphere, which has, for the most part, been negative. And we want to see the streets filled with God's praises.